Hi everyone! I got sent some more books this month, so I've got a whole new book haul. I'll also put the link to all the reviews from the March book haul in this post. So have a look and see. I got some more pocket books by Jonathan Paul. These are cool. They're short biographies. This one looks interesting. I like Pharrell Williams. I'm looking forward to reading that. And then there's the Queen, of course, Beyoncé. She has a pocket book. So I'll give that also a look. And then I also got some more cookbooks that were sent to me. But these are the cookbooks I got this time around. One pot beans, this one pan beans. This looks cool. I mean, we cook a lot of beans and a lot of chickpeas. I've said this before. So I think this book will come in really handy. And then this one is interesting. Game of Thrones themed Westeros cookbook. I think a few years ago I asked for the Lord of the Rings cookbook. So every so often I get one of these themed cookbooks sent to me. These are, by the way, books. None of these books are the ones I asked for. I think the ones that I did ask for were not available. So I got these ones instead. And I'm grateful. I like trying new things. I like looking at new things. And sometimes the books that I don't ask for are the books I like the most. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to this one. One pan bean. Then I also got some kiddies books from Pan Macmillan and Notabene books. If an elephant falls on you, you're dead. But let's see what this book has to say about if an elephant falls on you. I don't know this author, Stephen Wallace. Oh no, the illustrations are by Stephen Wallace, but I don't know the author either, Jaco Jacobs. Yeah. I see authors, illustrators are getting a much more sort of bigger shout out on book covers lately. Back in the day, you never used to see the illustrator's byline alongside the author's byline, but that's happening more and more now. I think because of AI drawings and things. You want to give shout outs to people who are putting in original work, and also because picture books don't come together unless you have a good illustrator. So I like that this trend is picking up, because I think it was back in the day, illustrators used to have to fight a lot to get recognition for the work that they do in books that become famous, and then the author got all the credit. So I like this trend. I shout out to good illustrators out there, because we with AI at the moment, we know they all need the work. And then we have Brave Like Me. I've seen this book popping up everywhere, so I'm very eager to read this to my kids. Um, illustrated by Nikki Martin and written by Zuleika Patel. Looking forward to that. Another Jaco Jacobs. Okay, maybe I should get to know this author, because he's two of his books now that popped up with me. So this is a book about monsters, not fairies. Let's see what that's about. This one. The publishers emailed me, Sauti Press. They're a small print house. So this looks really good. I'm looking forward to this. She gave me quite a big rundown on what this book's about. It's lots of authors and writers that have put this book together, and it's a collection of essays, as far as I can see. From the underworld of Zama Zama gold miners to the say this word correctly, tragic comic closure of Cape Town Zoo, from stick fighting to punk rock, game lodges to fruit bombs. This is a one-of-a-kind anthology that collects the best South African non-fiction of the 21st century. So this is a book of essays. I've never read a book of essays before. So, but like I've said before, what is reading for if not to broaden your horizons and to challenge you to do things that don't ordinarily do? And then this one. I met this author at Comic Con, and I like this author. She strikes me as the kind of person that I could be besties with. Um, will you be my bestie, Noah Bardin? Anyway, I liked her a lot. This is her second book. She self-publishes. She self-edits. She self-prints. She does all the work on these books herself, and I'm already impressed. I mean, I get a lot of self-published stuff that come across my desk. I If I don't like it, I don't give it a mention because I don't want to disparage people's hard work. I don't want to make them feel like, I mean, if you're self-publishing, you're doing everything yourself. So if it's terrible or if it's not that great, I'd rather just say nah than put up a bad review. But I cannot give this a bad review. This is so good. This is just, I'm going to interview this author at some point. We spoke about it at Comic Con and we both agreed we need to have a video chat. So I'm going to speak to her at some point. So I'm looking forward to that really because this is really, really, really good. And she's I mean I bought this from her at Comic Con, but then she sent me her first book in e-format. And she also gave me all those little extra goodies, sort of with candles and things that she makes and bookmarks. And she strikes me as a very arty, crafty kind of person. But yeah, so she sent me both her books. Well, she sent me her first book, and I'm reading them both at the same time because I like books on multiple formats. I've got books, audio books that I listen to when I do household chores. Then I've got ebooks that I read when I have to put the light off and my hubby wants to sleep, but I want to read in bed. And then I've got your regular hardcover, softcover books that I read all the time. I'm always got like several books on me wherever I go. Because the great thing about books now is you can have them in multiple formats. So I'm usually reading like 3 or 4 books at a time. And at the moment, I've got an audiobook from the Libby app, and then I've got both of these books that I am reading, both of Noah's books that I'm actually reading at the same time. And I'm enjoying them both. So big round of applause to Noah, a superwoman who's doing it all. And she's a mom, and she's a wife. I mean, that's hats off to that kind of commitment. I have to, wow, that's amazing. So that's the book all I have for this month. Well, April, May, like I said. That's the book all I have for April and May. I will post these reviews as soon as I'm done reading all of them. Keep an eye out for that. Ciao!